Good morning and welcome back to Margin. This morning we're going to talk about why it's so hard to put other people first. So let's jump right into it. So have you ever thought about why you have so many or maybe even so few people that are in your corner? I sure think about this a lot, and you may immediately think about maybe your spouse, maybe children, maybe your extended family, your close friends, coworkers, or even your friend on Dungeons and Dragons. It could be anyone, but really thinking about who is in your corner that's speaking life into you. Now, I believe that much of our society is dealing with the hopelessness that stems from loneliness specifically. Now, you may immediately identify with this in thinking through the number of quality people, the quality relationships that are maybe pouring into you, those that you're walking through life with you that are by your side, and those that you're actually intentionally mentoring and pouring into. Now, thinking through whether you are learning from someone in your support system and whether you are then applying their counsel, and whether then you can visibly see the positive effects of doing so, of their influence in your life, will help you realize, okay, I am not self-made. I have these different people pouring into me, and from that point, this is making me better so that I'm more apt to be well-rounded in the marketplace and in my life. So let me ask you a more difficult question. Who actually cares about you? Now, that's not just a funny question, but we have talked about how you can care better for yourselves to be present for the needs of those around you. But how is your support? Is your support there? Do you have people that are propping you up? Now, I've said this before, but people are more connected than ever through social platforms, yet people have socially distanced themselves from a sense of being neighborly, having community, and sharing in something with someone. And I believe that this is why there's a rise in Facebook groups and other aspects in order to bring a sense of community in a time when there seems to be a dwindling community around us. So I was talking to a guy that I mentor about this yesterday. Now, his wife waves at this neighbor every single time she sees her. She knows her name, but wanted to extend a friendly gesture, being that the gal lives alone. So she was thinking that she would leave a letter and some homemade cookies to remind her, the gal that lives across from them, if she ever needed anything, that they were there for her. Now, this was, of course, a very kind gesture. Not many people do this anymore, but she really struggled to follow through due to the concern over what the individual may actually think of her. Now, what they think that is maybe strange or weird or whatnot should not scare us away from serving other people and being available to them. Now, you may have heard that if you want friends, you must first learn to actually be friendly. Now, that goes without saying, but it just seems like in our society, people are not making a priority to be friendly. Now, might I add, friendly without the expectation of something that you would get in return. Just friendly, there, present, and available for the needs of those around you. Now, you've probably also heard the saying that people either make or break a place. So when looking at how you are doing from a standpoint of your physical place and the people in your life, the latter may define what you think of the former, as in, the people in your life may actually have a much bigger impact than you realize on the physical place that may be your ideal location, bringing that location down overall because you don't have enough of the right people in your life. So how do you actually go about putting others first? Now, I would recommend just starting with the little things. Start with opening the door for someone, maybe even a car door for someone, without scaring them that you're hijacking them or something like that. Maybe tip better than you would normally tip, and give a reason for why you're doing that. Maybe find a cause, a movement, or a ministry to involve yourself in, to serve in, to give to. So just scheduling out some time to think through how you love to give back, and doing that maybe once a month, or maybe even more so, maybe even once a week, would make a huge difference, not only on your world and how you see the world, and the lenses you see that world through, but also those lenses that other people see and experience. So I love helping people build margin in their personal finances, taking what seems like it may be difficult, daunting, or even impossible for that individual and the situation they're walking through, and finding ways to inspire them to make small changes to ultimately change the trajectory of their life. Now, we are taking the time to intentionally talk about care, as I believe that you being intentional with your community, with your the people in your life, and building that network will in turn help make a massive difference in inspiring others, and not only for yourself to be more intentional about being less frivolous with your time, talent, and resources, but also for you to inspire others in that way as well. Now, I've said this before, but personal finance is personal, and it's not just about the dollars and cents. It's about putting the why behind what you do with the dollars and cents to build a legacy and inspire others to do the same. So my call to action today is to find someone that may be very difficult to put first. Maybe they're very difficult to get along with or be around, and figure out a way to serve them in a way that you know that they would appreciate. Now, some people are intrinsically motivated while others are extrinsically motivated. So find a way to serve them based on what you know about them. And so they may not appreciate maybe a gift like you would, but they may really welcome and appreciate a word of encouragement. So just think through that, how you can apply that, and how you can have that influence and impact on other people's lives. If this information is helpful to you, please do like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you're reminded to come back on a daily basis and improve in managing your personal finances. Thank you for your time. Enjoy your day, and we'll see you back here tomorrow.